You really think you're still untouchable? Just because the moon likes you best?
Touch me, and you'll find out what happens when it doesn't.
You know the rule. Know the rule.
Yeah, she'd eat me alive.
He was hooked. One look at her laugh, and he was done for. But there was a problem. Bianca White didn't come without strings, the kind tied tight by her sister. Which is exactly why a little outside help was going to be necessary. Clark Patrick James, new kid, lone wolf, and the kind of trouble even Teagan didn't see coming. This was going to be very, very interesting. And so a few weeks later, things were just getting started.
Yo, is that him? With the sketch pad? Definitely got Teagan's typewritten all over.
And just like that, the spark lit itself. Teagan didn't know his name, but something about the quiet boy with the sketchpad made her stop in her tracks. Whoever this guy was certainly caught her off guard. As you can see, Cam and his buddy were already plotting, the kind of plotting that happened without words, a look, a twitch of a smile, a nudge beneath the table. They saw Teagan's hesitation, and more importantly, they saw who caused it. Clark never looked up, but the room was shifting around him, and soon he'd feel it too.
Teagan finally moved.
Cam barely whispered, "Hey, wait a minute. Why is this kid in my movie?" "Wrong movie, kid." "Okay, now back to the script." It was just one step, small, uncertain, but it snapped Cam back into motion. He leaned toward Mike, his voice low, but his smirk loud enough to echo. Whatever plan was forming, it wasn't good. I mean, just look at Cam's puppy eyes. He was already in too deep. Clark, still by the vending machine, flipped another page. His sketchpad bore the marks of a mind trying to escape, a jagged skyline, a figure running, a face half-formed and left unfinished. He didn't see Teagan's lingering glance, didn't hear the breath she held as she passed him. But Mike did. Cam did. And maybe, just maybe, Clark felt it. Somewhere deep beneath the quiet he wrapped around himself like armor. By the time Teagan sat down, far on the other side of the cafeteria, Clark finally looked up. Right as Cam stood. A few weeks go by, and now it is wintertime. Cam was still at it. He was on a mission.
What do you think he's gonna do?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
People could not help but to notice Clark. Even in the classrooms, other students would pause and look. He seemed otherworldly.
It's about her. Make it quick. Make it quick.
Make it quick? Who did Cam think he was talking to? The nerve. Winter sharpened everything. The air, the looks, the plans. He wasn't interested in people. Only lines and shadows. The way graphite could trap a thought and keep it from running. But the moment Clark was approached in the classroom, the room tilted. The guys already had a scheme. You could hear it in the pause between his words. It's about her. About the girl who'd paused with a tray and a heartbeat earlier. Teagan White, the one who didn't flinch when the world tried to stare her down. They talked deals, not feelings. A simple favor. A few accidental run-ins. Maybe a coffee after last period. He kept drawing, like he could sketch the conversation away. But winter does strange things to wolves. The full moon creeping over the calendar. The scent of cold on skin. The pull to protect what you don't understand yet. He closed the sketchpad. Not a yes. Not yet. Just enough of a maybe to make the next move possible.
Don't. Wasn't.
Everyone knew the rule, even if no one said it out loud. Bianca didn't date until her sister did, and Teagan, she kept the doors locked from the inside. Cam and his buddy were already plotting. They'd found the key, a quiet boy with a pencil and a habit of ignoring trouble. If Teagan looked at him, even once, Bianca could finally breathe. And now the moment we have all been waiting for. Clark and Teagan finally meet. Clark saw Teagan going into the coffee shop. She had ridden her bike over. What a coincidence. Clark remembered the conversation with Cam, so he decided to invite Teagan to join him in having coffee. Clark was not looking for company, but somehow fate must have had other plans. She didn't look like she had the time, but somehow they connected anyway.
You're not the type to just disappear, are you?
Depends who's asking. Depends who's asking?
Truth was, I wasn't sure. People had a way of vanishing from my life, and I'd learn to vanish first if I saw it coming. But Teagan, she had this quiet way of making you want to stay put. Maybe it was the way she listened without interrupting, or the fact that she didn't fill the silences with small talk. She just let you breathe. And after everything, I didn't realize how much I needed that. So, I stayed. At least for this coffee, at least for this moment.
Cam had a plan. Lure her out, nudge the pieces, walk away with the prize. But plans don't survive contact with truth.
You sure she'll come? She already did.
Cam was so nervous, he could not even finish his sentence. Get it together, man.
You really thought this was about you? I'm not here to play.
As you can see, hey, wait a minute, ladies, where did this British accent come from? Let's try this again.
You really thought this was about you?
I'm not here to play.
This ends here.
It was clear by the look on Bianca's face that she did not want to stop. He didn't want to fight, but alphas don't get to choose when the moon chooses them. And so the shift started.
Alpha. Don't go after them. They are not worth it.
Clark knew that Bianca was right. He let it go. He hoped to deal with them later. Once Cam and his friends saw their glowing eyes, they ran. They were out of there.
You were set up by them. Bianca wasn't your enemy. She was trying to keep you safe. And there's one more thing. You're my fated mate.
I am always right.
Bianca, please go home.
I don't understand everything, but I know where I stand.
All right. That's enough, guys. Get a room, why don't you?